That's a good thing to start the stream with. Ah, oh God, I'm dying. If you're saying anything, I can't hear. Oh yeah, I forgot I was being a cat girl. Oh, I wonder. Nope, nothing. All right, I'm taking my money back. I ain't gonna get
Ah,
this. What are they doing? So I did the math, and by I did the math, I mean I just looked it up. Looked up somebody else doing the math. Look at this guy. He's cool. He's hardcore. Ah, but um, so to get 99 rune crafting, so normally what you do is you go from rune to rune to rune. So at level 44, I should be making nature runes in Karamjir, right, right there. But I can't get past this fence right here. That's all members area. Oh, and they also added sailing, which I can't do either. But they touched up all the oceans and stuff, so I always thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, um, or not always thought, but I thought that was cool that they've named all the areas and everything, so everything has a name now. The Fiend's Passage, the Searing Sea, Weissmere, Weissmelt, Shiverwake Expanse. Yeah, but anyway, um, yeah. So my ability to travel is quite limited in that um, I can go to Crandor if I want to go get a bunch of mithril. Um, Not that I'd want to, but I could. Um, but anyway, yeah. So I can't make the nature runes. Matter of fact, the only runes that I can make, or the highest level runes that I can make, are body runes from level 20. And they did the math, and basically, like, to get to 99 rune crafting maxed out, you would need at least for free to play. Let me look it up because I had the number, but now I don't. Hang on, let me. It's gonna echo a little, but that's okay. Um, let's see here. Rune crafting. Oh yeah, it's just rune craft. I think it's rune crafting. Yeah, in RuneScape 3. Let's see, free to play. Okay, yeah. So from level 20 to level 99, you make body runes. Um, and the experience you need from level 20 to level 99 is 13,029,961. The amount of rune essence that you'd need is 1,737,329. Altogether, you'll have made 4,335,146 if you're just making straight body runes the whole time. I haven't been doing that. I've been making other runes too, which is why I'm level 44. Um, but that's a lot of essence to pick up, the rune essence. And I just sold all my pure or my rune essence because for some reason that's selling for more than pure essence is selling for. So I technically made a profit, but at the same time, nobody's selling pure essence. I know where that's at, and I hate that I know where that's at. Um, no. But anyway, so um, so yeah, that's something that I want to do. I'm not gonna do it on stream because that's awful. Um, but I do want to max out my my free to play skills on free to play just because of how awful that sounds. Like it sounds like a real test of endurance, and I'm all here for it. Um, there's Gertrude. No cats, but that's Gertrude. Oops. Yeah, look, the cat basket. And her kids, Canel, and I can't. Oh, there is a cat. Yeah. Um, anyway, yeah. So, I mean, my skills are like technically low because everyone basically like if you crunch the numbers on it, you do the math. Halfway to I've mentioned it on previous streams, I believe, but halfway to an Earl Renio. Okay, halfway to 99 is actually 92. Um, mathematically, anyway. Um, so none of my skills are even close to the halfway point, essentially. I believe like 80 something is a quarter of the way through to 99. Um, but none of my skills are that high. I think, let's see, I think is cooking my highest at 75? Yeah, it is. How about that? Rat Burgess. Um, wow, I didn't think my cooking was that high. Oh, you know what? I did start doing some farming, so I had like potatoes and stuff. So I was making baked potatoes when I was on membership, when I had a membership. But oh, and they did add sailing as well, which I cannot do. So anybody that's coming to this to look at sailing and everything, not happening. Um, oh, hey Isabel, welcome. Uh, sorry, I wasn't looking at a chat just now. Um, but anyway, yeah, if anybody was looking forward to looking at sailing or whatever, sorry, I don't have the money for a membership right now, dude. Um, but anyway, aside from that, it's gonna be pretty quiet me playing this. It's gonna be a lot like when I was playing RimWorld, where it was just pretty quiet until this happens.
Ah,
Yeah, that. Um,
wait, what?
I was saying that me streaming RuneScape is probably gonna be a lot like me playing when I was playing RimWorld. How
Me play RuneScape.
me
Me
pl-
play RimWorld.
yeah, me do indeed. Um,
Hashtag me. Wait, no.
what?
No, nothing. I was just gonna absentmindedly gonna say hashtag me too.
Oh no, what are you playing RuneScape? As a pop-up that says you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops pops up, so I know that
Yeah,
you're not.
yeah, I am.
You're not. You're not gonna sit here and act like it's Pitfall: The Lost Expedition on Xbox, where you could go into the hidden temple and go play regular old Pitfall from the Atari.
Yo, look at all the RuneScapes.
That you sounded like an AI ad for RuneScape,
Did
or
I?
or like an AI ad for like a mobile ripoff of RuneScape. I gotta go to the south. Um, there was a mobile game that was called Run Escape because RuneScape isn't really a word. So like if you looked it up on stuff, like it would split it into Run and Escape. And so some mobile game was called that, and they tried ripping people off. Which one is that?
How come we don't make a? We should make a porn version and call it fucking Poonscape.
There's RuneScape porn.
Look at all that poon.
Don't say that. Yeah, there's a lot of art of the sandwich lady.
You know what kind
Um,
of pie me and my brother came like?
Jesus.
Poontang pie.
Hello, Sophia Martin. Welcome aboard.
What kind of pie do you like?
God, why are you so loud? Jesus.
Sorry.
So my headphones are turned up because Zach was quiet. Why is my thing sticky?
Have you been playing with it?
No,
Or are
but
you card?
I see a deer. Uh, anyway, yeah, no, there's a lot of art of the sandwich lady, but also we're not even 10 minutes in, so settle down. Uh,
No,
but
I don't think I will. You will not censor me. Also, it's like the sudden burst of energy I got after like waking up.
and eating. Spin at
Yeah,
Flynn's Mace Shop.
back
Taffalador.
Got that cornbread in my system.
It's going well. Welcome to the stream. It's mostly just me right now playing RuneScape because this one won't play too.
Which one?
You
I don't even think I have it installed. Or I think I need to update it.
probably need to update it, but
But also, I'm playing Call of Duty.
I know this is the
Please
real Call of
allow
Duty.
me to introduce myself. I'm a gay.
Um, Let me see. Do they have like a time frame as to how long this would take? No.
So you're already doing like the grind on RuneScape or what?
Well, I mean, that's the thing with RuneScape is basically everything is a grind. Um, that's one of the reasons why I like it more than like WoW is because um like yeah, there's quests and stuff, but like you can outpace your quests with your experience, and then there's the only real point of like doing the quest is to like just to do the quest, which I like, don't get me wrong, but I like when my quests still challenge me and stuff, which in WoW they won't after a certain point. Like you just end up just clearing house and wiping out everything in one hit. So it doesn't necessarily take away from like the the lore beard in me, that enjoys questing stuff, but it does kind of feel like I didn't actually do anything. Whereas like everything in RuneScape, um, just about everything anyway, that you could do is tied to a skill in some way or shape or form. Is tied to some semblance of progression somehow. Uh, my magic carpet is full of eels. What?
Braves, no.
Uh, Step 8 Mason. Near the open
That
desert I
fucking
reside. Pass to
that
get
killed
past me,
me.
you must abide. Go forward if you dare, for when you pass me, you'll be sweating by your hair. What the lady in the wheelchair?
No, when you were trying to say Raznov, you just go Raznov.
Did I
I
say
was just like,
did I
what?
say Raisnov?
Yeah, you said it the last time, and that's why I like lost my shit.
Uh uh oh, but yeah, the thing I was saying. So like if you're just chopping wood, you're leveling your wood cutting, and that can go into fire making, into fletching, into whatever, right? Into a construction, because you can take it to the sawmill to get it chopped into planks. Um, but then like if you put it into fletching, you're leveling your wood cutting, your fletching, your mining, and your smithing. Because if you're fletching stuff, you have to get metal for the most part. Because if you're making arrows, how are you gonna get arrowheads? You gotta make them. So if you're making steel arrowheads, you gotta mine the iron ore and the coal, and then smelt it into steel. So that levels your mining and your smithing, and then you have to craft that into like the steel bars into the arrowheads themselves, so that levels your smithing more, and then you fit them onto arrows, and that levels your fletching. So, in the pursuit of one specific item, that being uh, the arrows, you're actually leveling four separate skills. And then if you're making bows, like if you're making crossbows, especially because you have to get the stock for the crossbow, the piece of wood. You have to smith the metal limbs, so that levels your mining and smithing, and then you have to craft the bowstring, which then levels your crafting too. So that's five different skills that you're leveling all at once. Might not sound like a huge deal, but like considering the number of skills that you have like available, there's like so much that you could do, and you don't like for me anyway. I don't feel as stuck. Because like if I want to go fish, I can go fish, and I could literally just spend hours fishing, and it's fine. It's fun. I have an absolute gay old time doing
You probably have a better time fishing for some bitches.
it.
I'm sorry.
But at the same time, I could literally just stop and just go like, you know what? I'm done fishing.
There it goes.
And then just go do something else. I could go chop wood and burn it in a forester's fire and get, wood. woodcutting and fire making XP. I could go do rune crafting. I could go do combat. I could go do literally anything, and any of that will be progression of some sort. Um,
Fuck,
Bless you.
excuse me. Oh, that hurt.
Uh, and then even with the quests, basically every quest. I don't know if it says it here.
Sorry if that was loud. It snuck up on me.
A little. Uh, I think Cook's Assistant. No, not that one. Let's see. Doric's quest. Yeah, that one gives you a. I think. Yeah, if you just gather up the clay, copper ore, and iron ore for Doric's quest, you can use his anvil, and I think you also get smithing XP. So even the quests give you XP for stuff. Um, whatever skills that you're trying to get. Um, so that being said, I do want to go fishing. Crazy over the rainbow, I'm
So when were you planning
crazy.
on playing hentai games?
Um, eventually, I have like four of them on the computer that we could play, but I'd have to set up like a not probably not Rumble because I don't like Rumble. First of all, I don't like what it exists. Hello, Lisa. Welcome aboard. Um, I still need to set up my. I don't even know where to. Oh, there it is. It's probably in that. Yeah, yeah, there it is.
We need
Um,
to zoom in.
anyway, uh, yeah, I need to set up my like Twitch icons and everything because my good friend here had made some. And no, it's not going to be like those things with the. Did you watch the like bad YouTube intros thing?
Me? Or are you talking just like the
You,
viewers?
the viewers.
I thought you had two. Excuse me.
I have I had three. Oh no, it's back down to one. Um, I think it's because it's doing that stupid fluctuation crap where it's like, um, oh, this person's not commenting and everything, so they're not actually actively watching. Um, anyway, let me see here. Where the hell's the freaking picture?
Oh yeah. Hold on. I just realized something.
There it is. All right,
It's that time of the month, Matt.
don't say that.
No, I wasn't making like a menstrual cycle joke. I was just never mind. Why'd you ruin it?
There we go. Dwarves. Upload a photo. Got the banner. Boop. There we go. Yeah. All right, there we go. Let me take
uh,
a gander at that real quick.
like you got someone else watching your chat or not your chat review.
Yeah. Welcome everybody.
I like that the fucking little emoji, whatever they are.
It's just low.
What?
This badge was earned by watching 30 minutes in the Little Nightmares 3 category during launch. I got no
I like
idea.
that, right? I didn't know I popped up on your stream like
Yeah.
that.
Zach and I set that up a while back. I'm surprised it still works. It didn't for a while, but yeah, you and Zach both. Whenever either of you talk, your icon shows up. There's a little bit of letterboxing because my stream doesn't fit perfectly to the oh, hello perfectly to the screen. That guy doesn't have a head. You see what I'm missing? I'm gonna need some of that. Anyway, uh, close that real quick. There we go. Thank you, thank you for helping with it.
What the?
Uh, my friend made the logo for the channel. I just finally applied it because I kept forgetting to. Um, yeah.
I thought it was your friend. What the hell?
Uh, what was I saying?
Got no respect for my ball.
God. Alright, yeah. This is mostly gonna be just me yapping, but until like we decide to go play something else. Uh, there we go. That being said, I am watching the chat a little more, so if anybody says anything, I'll be able to see it. Got four viewers. I do indeed. I'm pretty sure, like on average, because of Twitch's stupid, um, like it's my own voice. I hate it. Uh,
I guess
Twitch's
the same way.
stupid thing with like how it tracks like what an active viewer is, because I know people have been like, oh, I had like, you know, 20 people watching. Clearly, there was still this, there's no way 20 people suddenly just stopped watching all at the same time. Not me. I don't think I've ever had 20 people at once.
Oh, does Twitch have like a bullshit idle thing or whatever, where if you're not
Yeah,
actively like interacting with whoever you're watching, it's like you're not watching them anymore.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Um, which I don't know if you're even allowed to like talk about it per se. I'm sure I'll get an email if they get mad at me, but basically
Don't worry, I'll start up a Twitch and talk shit.
one of the things is like if you have a stream on but like you mute it, like you mute the actual stream, like the video, Twitch just decides you're not actually watching it. Um, but
So
what
I'll go
Twitch can't
check
detect is
mine
that
right
if you
now.
mute the tab, if
Really?
yeah, so like if you're listening to music but you also just want to see what somebody's doing or whatever, um, and you're looking at Twitch, don't mute the actual stream, mute the tab on your browser. As far as I know, that's the thing that people have suggested, because I know there's people that will watch stuff, just watch it, not actually listen to it, and then like they'll be tabbed out looking at something else or whatever, and Twitch just decides that they don't have that viewer anymore, which is malarkey of the highest order. Um, and there's
I
like
mean,
some other stuff too, like if somebody just like starts watching, it considers them a viewer for only like a couple minutes, but if they don't chat or whatever, again, I'm not 100% sure on this. It's just what I've heard.
what does your logo look like? Is there a
What?
way I can look at it like closer? Your logo?
Oh, it's Thorin Oakenshield from Lord of the Rings and
Oh,
a couple other dwarves.
I thought it was your taggers that you made for fucking a while.
It's close. I do play a lot of dwarves. Yeah, I could send you the actual file so you can see it. But yeah, uh, since I always play dwarves in basically everything except when I'm a cat girl, um, so I'm either like a short, stout, hairy man, or just you know gay,
Or yeah,
um,
I muted the tab.
or just very eggy. Um,
I'm not one of your viewers though. Yeah, I am.
is that so?
Yeah.
No, not you. I was
Oh,
supposed to
fuck
say
you.
if you. Well, it has to do with like actual technical stuff with the stream. That's why I was paying attention to it.
I'm trying to be
Um,
helpful.
I
Fuck you.
I reckon you can't see where I'm looking, so that's why I was like, I
My
sounded like
ending's nuts.
God. I sounded frustrated. I really wasn't. I was just like, hang on a minute, I'm trying to look at something technical. But anyway, um, all right, yeah. See, because I wasn't sure about that, because I know like people have been saying like their Twitch viewer count is like just tanking, and it shouldn't be. Outside of like maybe they're shutting down people's bot accounts or whatever, I have no idea. I know people bot on Twitch because I get spam bots about it all the time of like buy viewers, blah blah blah, and it's like, dog, I can't even buy a membership for this game I'm playing. Uh, like I'm not buying viewers. Plus, like that's again that's against the TOS, so you can't do that either. Um, and then like there's way, for lack of a better word, there's way easier and legitimate ways to buy viewers. Just buy a better mic. If you build it, they will come.
By a titty cam.
or do that. Yeah, I could get implants.
Well, there's
Uh,
also the batch cam. I'm sorry, that's not a very good
don't
way of
say
saying
that.
clamp.
Uh, uh, yeah, I could. Yeah, I could get implants. Uh, it'd be a hell of a thing to do for Twitch, but I ain't doing that.
Just say
Um,
you're doing it for work.
yeah. Well, they also make like
But
a again, this goes into like weird territory because I feel like I'm speaking about something that like arguably I, debatably I technically shouldn't because I mean it's not necessarily in my world, but I know that they make it's basically like almost like a chest plate, and it's just silicone or whatever,
boobs.
right? Yeah, it's just boobs.
I've
Um,
seen it.
and it's just for
Some guy
people that
on
want to have them and
some guy on Instagram that I follow has one.
might not have grown them yet. They make them, but yeah. Uh, I mean, you just start taking, you just start up your HRT and you'll grow them. Uh,
You you want them? You buy them?
you want it, it's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. I'm not playing the Philips CDI Zelda games. Um, yeah, yeah, Isabella. Yeah, there are a lot of bots, but the funny thing is that I've gotten like I don't like it doesn't bother me that much. I don't pay attention to them when they're in the chat, but sometimes I'll have like my brother ban them because he'll be like paying attention or whatever. You know, as we all know, I don't look at the chat super often because I don't have a second monitor because I'm poor, and it'll kill my graphics card. But
Like,
uh, but we're working on it. Um, but yeah, no, bots are a huge problem, and they'll swear that it isn't, but it is. Um, like I know there was that thing. Do you remember the thing with that guy that was tracking Elon Musk's jet on Twitter, and he would just post wherever his jet went because it's in like the ATC reports and everything that like this jet is flying from A to this point to this point, and once you learn the call sign and you look at like the fact that uh, Elmo is like he's posting about how he's in New York, and you see that uh, call sign for that jet leaves from New York and then goes to I don't know DC or whatever, right? Um, and suddenly he's also posting about being in DC. So then you just know that that's him because that dude has like a crippling need to be liked, as unlikable as he is. Um, so he's definitely going to tell you that he's being a jet setter and everything. So this guy just like kind of figured out what his private jet's like call sign was, and was just posting that like he went from here to here. Um, and then he would just post like, and then he went from here to here. This jet traveled from this place to this place, but he's posting about being here, so his jet's on his way to him. It just couldn't make that full distance or whatever. Um, but he wouldn't add any of that context. He was literally just saying Elon Musk's jet flew from this airport to this airport. That guy got banned as soon as Elon bought the website because Elon was mad that guy was basically, you know, Elon could sit there and talk about how he's, God's golden gift and he's saving the world with his electric cars, but then he just blasts a bunch of CO2 into the air with his jet. Kind of defeats the purpose. Um, Not really, but it kind of sullies the message. Um, it's like Peacemaker. Like I value peace so much, I don't care how many people I have to kill to get to it. you know. But there was also a guy that was doing that with Taylor Swift's jet too, which Taylor Swift has stalkers, so that one's a little worse. To be fair, Elon has stalkers too, and a lot of dick riders, but I digress. So yeah, that guy got banned, and then there was another guy that he basically just crunched the numbers. What? Just that guy got banned?
no, and we're making fun of DJ Khaled
Oh
because
yeah,
like lyrically he's not a good like
he's not a very good
rapper.
rapper. he's a decent DJ and decent mixer and everything, but that's eh.
But
Um,
no, when we're making fun of just like he's rhyming every word with the best, and then when we got to Kanye,
oh no, all right, I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't want to get yelled at by Twitch. But
no, no, but well, we brought up Kanye, and it just ended with "I digress."
yeah, Kanye says something anti-Semitic, and he just I digress, and then he just gets back to his verse. But anyway, yeah. So this guy had basically like he compiled the math on like how many because I think Patreon also shows like how many people are in X, whatever tiers you have. Because like you could have like people that donate $1 or pay $1 for the membership. Then you have people that pay 10, you have people that pay 100, and so on and so forth. And it's a monthly thing, so that's partly why I haven't made a Patreon is because I have nothing to offer people that's worth that much. At least not as it stands. But Um, anywho's, yeah. So this guy basically did the math on that. He did the math on Twitch subs and like average amount of like um the bits and everything. Because not bits, but what's the yeah, it is bits. Okay. Because you have to buy bits, and it does like chat effects and stuff where like your chat will look funny or whatever. Like um. I need to set up the things so that like it pops up on stream and everything. I haven't set any of that up, but I will. Um, but anyway, yeah, so um like this guy basically did the math on all of these factors for, X amount of streamers, and after a certain point you could just plug all that into a spreadsheet. You can plug it all into a spreadsheet, um and basically run a bot. I'm not going to say AI because it's stupid, but you can run a bot that would just like do the math on every, you just give it the information that it needs. So, in the case of tracking people's like Twitch income and everything, you would just put in like, this person's Twitch channel, this person's YouTube, this person's Patreon, and the bot would then like gather all the data regarding how many subs they have, regarding how often people use the bits and everything. Like, so this guy did all of that, um, and a bunch of Twitch streamers. I can't remember Pokimane was one of them, but I know she was in the Google Docie that the guy made, the spreadsheet. A bunch of Twitch streamers basically were saying that like they need to find that guy, that he should be arrested. It's an invasion of privacy, blah 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 blah, and it's not. The thing is that all of that information is completely publicly available and everything. It's just like how your name's in a, or it used to be like your name was in a phone book. Like people could just look up your name, call the number that's on it, and they get like your house phone. Nobody has a house phone anymore, so it's not as common. But that is a thing. Um, or like, you know, if you when you go to like a fast food restaurant or just any restaurant, and it says like, managed by, Jonathan Doherty or whatever, like, you know, anybody could see that and they could look that guy up on Facebook and see that he has, this is his wife, this is his dogs, this is his kids. That's all public information because you're already putting it all out there. And by way of like the Twitch sub stuff and everything, that's all public information because Twitch puts it out there. Twitch tells everybody how many subs you have, how many viewers you have, all that. And when somebody does a thing to like add a chat effect or whatever using the bits, that's public, and that's the whole point is people want to be seen doing that and everything. Because it makes them stand out in the parasocial relationship that they have with their streamer that they're idolizing. But yeah, so all of the information was completely public knowledge and everything. Same as Elon's jet, like that air traffic control, like that call sign that plane had, EM dash whatever 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 the call sign was for it. That's all public information. You can find that out. There's nothing that says you can't know that aircraft's call sign. Um, and so everyone was calling for this guy to get like there were streamers trying to find out who he was to dox him and everything. There were streamers that were trying to say that he broke the law, he should go to jail, he should be fined, blah 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 blah. But he didn't actually do anything illegal. Was it a tremendous waste of time? And it's just like, dude, get a life? Yeah, kinda. But I mean, what's worse, the guy that did it or the guy that's sitting here talking about it? Um, but like, yeah, so that guy did all that. And one of the biggest streamers that was on it one of the top earners was Critical, Charlie, Moist Critical, as it were, Penguin Z0 or whatever. Uh, but the Bat dude from what is it, Dispatch? I would play that, but there's boobs in it, so I can't. That and everyone's like, you know, throating it too much. It's just like it turns me off of the game when people are singing its praises way too much. Same reason I didn't play Undertale. Um, because I
You should
heard
play
too.
Earthbound.
I did try to play Earthbound a long time ago. Um,
I wanted to play it again, but I don't know if Kyle like has the thing charged or anything.
oh, the Steam Deck?
Yeah,
I think so. I think it was on the Wii U, wasn't it?
yeah, that.
It was either on the Wii U or the Switch. I can't remember. I think he's got it charged up. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So Charlie, he was the one. He was the biggest one that said like everything that he did was totally legal. Not only that, he was wrong. The guy's math was wrong. All his like all of his estimates and everything for how much somebody's making through Twitch, it didn't count stuff that's behind closed doors that some people won't disclose. Like if I were to get like a brand deal with one of, Raid Shadow Legends or
Oh, dude, I
Helix
got it.
Mattress or whatever. Um, if I got like a deal with one of them, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna tell you, don't tell people how much money you made. Like, don't tell anybody how much we paid you. It's part of the NDA. Um, and it's one of those things where like they can say that because that's part of their contract. Whereas like if remember what I told you, like your boss at your actual like regular job, like this is fucking this is make believe. This is nonsense. That's the first time I swore all stream, but this is all nonsense. This is you know I'm not going to deny that if I made this into a career, that would be awesome. But I have no pretense of saying that like it's anything like a regular clock in and start working job. Yeah, I do it for 8 hours a day. I only do it 2 days a week. I'm recording stuff now and editing, but nothing's come out yet. Anyway, um, if you if you tell your coworker, you know, I'm getting paid this much an hour, what are you making? And they say however much they're making, and you guys go, that's not right. Why am I making more than you? Why are you making more than me or whatever? And you bring that up to your boss can't punish you for that. And not only can they not punish you for that, they can't make that a condition of your employment, is that you don't talk about your wage. That is protected speech. At least in the US. Check your local jurisdictions. But as far as contracts go, with like if I'm doing like an ad for, whoever, um, from what I've seen and what I've been told, because I've talked to some other creators and stuff, um, they they'll tell you like, do not tell people how much we're paying you. Like, you know, we're paying you what we feel is adequate for like the footprint that you have and blah 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 blah. Don't sit here and talk about how much we're giving you because we don't want it to become a whole thing. And if you talk about it, we're never gonna, you're gonna get blacklisted, and we're gonna contact any other like common streamer or common advertiser and everything, and let them know that you're a blabbermouth. And they are completely in their rights to do that because you have breached a contract at that point. And there's nowhere in that contract that says they can't you know, Raid Shadow Legends can 100% go contact what is it, Huel, the like food replacement crap. They can 100% go and tell them, hey, this guy used to, run ads for us, but he wouldn't shut up about how much we were paying him and how he was mad that it didn't seem like it was as much as, this streamer, that streamer, this YouTuber, that YouTuber. Like they could 100% just do that. Nothing says they can't. So, that's why I'm not going to sit here and tell anybody like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm partnered with these guys. They pay me blah 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 blah. I'll say, you know, because you gotta disclose like, yeah, I'm getting paid to say this, but I'm not gonna say how much I'm getting paid. Not only that, but I'm like, there is no amount of money that any advertiser, uh, or any like product, any company or whatever could pay me that would make me compromise like how I would stand on something morally. Like if I find out that you have bad practices or whatever, I'm breaking the agreement. I'm telling them what you guys paid me. I might even give your money back or give it to a charity or something, but like I'm not going to be a mouthpiece for a company that does something scummy. Um, that being said, I do stream on Twitch and Amazon death camps and whatnot. Um, So there are parts of it where it's like kind of counterintuitive, but what are you gonna do? Um, I don't have the funds and everything to host my own like web service and everything, and even if I did, it'd still be on Amazon's web service anyway. Um, it was funny how many people thought that that was a oh, well, the fishing pole's gone. People thought that was a cyber attack. Meanwhile, it's just Amazon sucks and doesn't take care of their stuff. But like a third of everything that's indexed on the internet is, goes through Amazon's web service thing. So that's not safe. Um, I'm grandstanding a little bit, but uh, I digress. Do you think DJ Khaled would say digressed with like a T at the end?
Probably.
He's pretty dumb. Oh no, now I won't be able to get him as a guest on the stream.
No, that's not true.
You just gotta say his name 3 times in the mirror. DJ Khaled. Ah! It sounded like Bobby when he jumps out from behind the door. Oh, okay. Um, if you want to level your runecrafting making tiaras, 347,000. What was that? I just got an alert. Oh, no, it's nothing. 347,585 tiaras would be enough to get to 99 from apparently level one. Yeah. Uh, because that would get you 13,034,431 experience points. That's a lot of tiaras and a lot of body talismans, and I do not have those. I guess I could buy the talismans, but that'd be a lot of money. It'd be 613 million coins for both. Um, and if you do the math on it, that is uh, so every inventory is 28, I think, right? No. Um, damn, how many is that? 4 times 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 4 times 7. 14, 21, 28, right?
I would put out the calculator. You
Oh,
said
wait,
7 times 4.
I have a calculator on my computer.
Yeah, you were right.
Times 28, right? Yeah. So 28
Yeah.
inventories. Um, and then or 28 item spaces in your inventory, and then if you're carrying the skull scepter, which lets you teleport to the barbarian village, which is right here, and then the stuff to do another teleport to get to Falador, because the Falador teleport, which ends you up, it gets you right here. I did it earlier. It's the closest to a bank. So if you were um, teleporting here and then running to the altar into the body temple or the body altar, whatever, body shrine, making the body talismans, and then teleporting here. It's not a long walk, but it is a walk. And then running to the bank, and then teleporting back here again, and then running to the body altar. Um, that would take 28,966 inventories. So you would have to make that trip 28, almost 29,000 times. Which I wouldn't have to do that because I've already leveled up to 44, so it'd be a little less for me, but not by much. Isn't math fun? Isn't math just kind of depressing when you look at the just magnitude of all this stuff? Um, that is also the smallest number of inventories for items.
Hmm.
Eh.
Look,
Uh,
that's boring.
what? Oh, math.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, a
pretty
little.
boring.
Uh, Body talismans are also the most expensive out of the bunch. Oh no, fire talismans are more expensive. Really? How about that? Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah. So the math of it is kind of wild. Um, and I'm not much of a math guy, to be fair. I'm a science guy. Bill, 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 Bill. Oh, on the topic of Bill Nye the Science Guy, we were talking about um nostalgia stuff. I don't know if you saw the pictures that Zach was posting, like the glass bottled Sobeys. Those cup holders that are in like a little chest thing, and you have to like slide them out. They have like a little peg. Um, Not cup holders, coasters. That little Mace Windu thing that I think was from Burger King, it used to freak me out because like our brains do this thing where like we'll start to see something that isn't really there. It's kind of like pareidolia, how you can see Jesus on a tortilla. Um, but one of the things that our brains do is sometimes it'll make something that we look at look like it's smiling or frowning or whatever, even when it's not. That might be what you get. I don't know why I said it like that, but that
You can
little
make something brown.
that little Mace Windu figure, every time I'd look at it, it would look like he'd start like smirking, like smiling, and I'd be like, "Ah!" and freak me out. Um, but we started talking about like old games, like or old game systems. Like Zach had mentioned that he knew a guy who I think it was like his dad or his uncle had the Sega CDX.
God damn it.
I don't know what you're laughing at, but that's okay. Um,
Huh?
I said I know what you're laughing at, and that's okay. Uh,
What?
the uh, the guy getting pulled over thing.
No, I'm gonna send what I was laughing at.
Okay. Uh,
You might laugh at it too. Be careful what I send.
anyway, why
Oh,
did
it's
I go
just
to this
funny.
bank? That was stupid and weird. I think it's. Wait, is this one closer?
Hmm. What?
That's about the same, right? Oh no, it is a little closer. I think. I don't know. I can't tell. All right, let me
There
see
you go.
this. That's a good one. Um, God, I gotta take those allergy pills. I had to take them earlier and I totally forgot. Um, anyway, yeah, Twitch numbers and stuff and RuneScape numbers and stuff. It's all fun stuff. Um, which like I knew somebody that they could be very forward thinking, but in that forward thinking that tended to paralyze them in a way where they would see how everything was going to go and blah 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 blah. Even if there's, a non-zero chance that it wouldn't do that, you know? Like, that's the thing is like there's things where like if this then this and that's 100%. If you set something on fire, yes, it will be on fire. But if I light a fire pit, that does not mean that my house is going to blow up unless I have one hell of a gas leak, you know? So I've known people that they get like that where in their head they've already figured out everything and how it's not going to work, and so they're paralyzed by that and they don't do anything about whatever they're thinking about, right? Um,
Oh no, that's a thing.
for me, I like looking at statistics like that of like, you know, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and I can look at that and go, what if it doesn't? That's always been how I've been. Saw a
Fuck.
goose egg on YouTube. And we've been going for about 50 minutes now.
Someone showed you their goose egg?
Yeah. Uh, Pheasant on the glass. I defy you to tell me what's wrong with this. Um,
Excuse me.
did I tell you I put that pizza on my shorts so it wouldn't get the sheets greasy?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't. I just put my sheets on.
Oh wait, no, I thought you meant just like a fucking slice of pizza on its
No,
own. I was like, why the
God,
fuck
no,
would you do that? I was like, I
no. I
saw
put
you
the.
grab a plate.
My goals are beyond your understanding.
I was very confused.
Did you see what this little town is called in RuneScape, Matt?
No, but let me check it out. Fuck.
Might not be able to read it on stream. Might have to just go there yourself.
Edgeville?
Yeah. You know why?
Are they all good in?
No, it's on the edge of the wilderness. Oh yeah.
Um,
And
where does it
everybody
show
know
your viewers? Oh, there it is.
up at the top, or I think for me it's up at the top because I'm on the like stream manager thing. Um,
For me, it's at the bottom.
yeah, it's below the actual stream itself. Jeez, there's some guy I've never heard of, streaming Fortnite, and he's got 33,000 viewers. Damn, it's a lot of people. Oh no, he doesn't. That's two different people streaming. One's got 15 and one's got 24, and I guarantee there's people that have both the streams open.
35% of gift subs.
Oh
Or
yeah,
I'll gift some subs.
do not gift any subs.
Well, I'm not looking at your stream.
Thanks, man. Um, no, honestly, if anybody like gifted subs, I'd freak out. I'd tell Twitch to refund it. 5 subs would be $20 right now instead of 30.
Really?
Yeah. 200 subs would be $778 instead
You
of
only got one viewer, it shows.
yeah.
That's incredibly sad.
The weird thing is that usually it counts me. So I don't know what's going on
Ah,
with that. But it is interesting because I have it playing on my phone and on my desktop because it has to play on my desktop so I can make sure it's running right, and then I have it on my phone for the chat. And there's been times where it's counted that as two people.
really?
Yeah. Um, and then I have it like open in like a incognito thing, just the actual twitch.tv/candybarjoe thing. That's not me advertising my own stream on my stream. It's just me saying what the URL is for anybody who's curious about it. Yeah, see now I just jumped to 3, and I don't know if those are me and you or what, but
I think that's the lyrics. I don't know. I don't listen to Outcast too much. Oh, it's your mother and your auntie too.
why?
Young man.
Young man.
Where'd you get the one that you usually say?
Oh, there's no need to feel sass?
Yeah.
I don't remember. It might have been Game Grumps, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't watched a lot of Game Grumps stuff in a while. I go back and watch some of the older stuff. It's weird to think that like the older stuff that I'm talking about, it was new when I saw it, but um like I went back and rewatched like the playthrough that they did of Super Mario Maker cuz like it was basically like um, this is gonna be something that you're like it might be like totally alien to you. But it was this thing called I could go rouse Kyle. He'll say the N word and then talk about it too. But Kaizo Mario. Um, Basically like people would make custom made Mario levels because like you could just load it up into like an emulator. Oh, an emulator. Uh, but anyway,
Huh.
yeah, you could load up like custom made Mario levels. Um, kind of like almost like a ROM hack kind of thing. Like the Pokemon Black from the creepypasta. Like everyone thought that was there's like people that made it and they're like it's a ROM hack. It's not. It's just like an emulation thing. But anyway, so people would make these Mario levels that were just practically impossible. Like you had to be perfect, perfect, down to the last minute detail. Like you had to do it perfectly. Um, but like people would also make custom Mario like levels that were just actually fun and weren't just just a thing to just beat you and rack you and throw you in the ground and throw sand in your eyes. Um, and those are fun. But some people liked the Impossible Mario levels where it's like if you don't jump at this like pixel perfect point, because of the way things are timed out, um, you'll miss the platform and die or whatever. And then you know there's only one checkpoint in Super Mario World levels. So if you don't get that checkpoint, then you got to go all the way back to the start. And some of them would literally put the checkpoint right before the ending, like the ending goal of the level. So that was really scummy. But and I think you could even make a level that just didn't have it because I think there were a couple that didn't. Um, but yeah, it was basically just like really difficult Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World levels. Um, and when Super Mario Maker came out, uh, people like that completely revived that genre of like custom maps or like custom games for stuff. Kind of like how when Master Chief Collection went to PC, or no, it was when the El Dorito thing, the like Halo Online, the like weird bootleg version of it that wasn't only in Russia, um, that had a custom game browser, so you could go play Fat Kid, or you could play Griffball, or you could play whatever. You ever hear of Fat Kid?
Uh, yeah, I guess.
Basically, like one person moves really slow, but they have like an instant kill melee. Everyone else moves at regular speed, and they have to do like escape room stuff. Like they have to like play with the physics and like knock over a pole or something to run up to get out of the room. And then the fat kid, you know, he's slowly but surely like following behind him. Um, and
Oh,
then
I
like
got honey on my knees.
yeah, pretty much. But that's why he's called the fat kid is because he moves slow. Um, but that was like they made it out of a I think it was like a weird Juggernaut thing where like it was Juggernaut and he or maybe it's just like team control points or something. I can't remember, but um, same thing with like infection. Infection started as just like there was Night of the Living Dead was one of the like custom games, and then there was just zombies. And it was basically like the honor system. So like it would be a team game, so there'd be green team because it was back when there were teams other than orange and like weird dull blue. Um, So it would be red team versus green team, and green team would all have energy swords, and red team would just have whatever. It wasn't until like infection became a official game mode that like it was standard for you to have a shotgun and a pistol. Um, but like um, so like you would see people that were using like BRs and dual pistols and SMGs and stuff in Halo 2 zombies. Um, but yeah, that came about just because people wanted to play a different game mode than just regular, Team Slayer or whatever. Same thing with SWAT. Like, uh, SWAT came from. Uh, it was a way that they were playing at Bungie when they first were like developing the multiplayer for Halo 1, uh, where you would just have a pistol. Um, and I think they changed it to Tactical Slayer because SWAT, that's the name of a police organization. So they're like, oh, we don't want any real world connotations, blah 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 blah
What the
blah.
fuck? They did it wrong. Someone did a Christmas light decoration of Dragon Ball Z with Shenron on the roof, and then Goku and Vegeta fucking both doing a Kai blast. I don't know if Goku's doing the fucking Kamehameha and fucking Vegeta's doing
Spear
the
bomb.
Final Flash. No, the Final Flash.
Mm.
But they gave Vegeta Goku's hair. It's cool, but it's like it bothers
You
me
could tell
because
that
he
it's the
doesn't
wrong
have the
hair.
bangs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I misheard you at first. I thought you said he doesn't have the veins. I was like, what hair are you looking at on him? She's got
I
a
thought I was talking about like a veiny shaft.
she's got an explosion of golden nut hair. Um. Anyway. Uh. But yeah. So like
Damn
Super
it!
Mario Maker basically revitalized that genre of Impossible Mario and also the Auto Mario levels, which
The
I
ones
can
that just keep moving and you'll die from the map,
no, the
or
ones
the
that
sprint.
like Mario, like you just step onto like a platform and then Mario gets like pushed and thrown and everything, and everything's timed up to be perfect, so that like you don't, if you press nothing you'll win basically. So some people feel like that's really uncreative because it's not actually a Mario level, it's just, oh, look at all the stuff that I timed out. But some people find them cool or whatever. I mean, it's like, uh, I might get in trouble for saying it. I'm not gonna be like Thaddeus, what's his name, Bad Thad, when he's like, they're gonna cancel me for saying this, but I know dude's got shooters out there. Freaking Hassan, that dude straight up said he didn't like music. He thought it was a waste of time, effort, and everything.
He's a retard.
He's the animal abuser. Um, but
No, like I've heard some of the shit he says, and I'm just like, dude, you
oh,
are
did you
a
see him like?
complete fucking moron.
Did you see him make a soy jack face when when somebody gave him a little communist red book?
No.
It was a little tiny like pocket-sized copy of like the Communist Manifesto or whatever, because supposedly Mao Zedong had one, um, and he's all in on just guzzling China. Um, so like he literally like they handed to him and goes, "What is this?" Like he looked all mad that he was getting handed something. It's like, really, dude? Like, and then he sees what it is, and he looks up at the camera, eyes all wide, mouth just making the O face. He literally did like the freaking like Wojak pointing at things meme. Um, like it's so corny and it's so forced and it's so silly. Um, and then like, oh god, I can't remember what it was about. Oh, it was Mamdani or whatever, the guy that's governor of New York now. Or no, I think he's mayor of New York City. I think he's the mayor of New York City. When he won the election, Hassan walked out of some like building, and people were just cheering because they were happy that that dude won. Because he's been kind of like a hardliner on like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Similar to like, you remember the Bernie Sanders thing that I mentioned the other day, where like he was like, this bill that we're introducing is gonna do X, Y, and Z, and then somebody goes, you don't know that, Bernie, and he goes, I do know that, I wrote the damn bill. Um, Basically same thing. He's like, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. Here's how we're gonna do it. I got a plan. Here's what we're gonna put into work. You know, I've already been talking to people that are already in positions to be able to do this. They just need to be steered in the right direction. Blah 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 blah. Right? He's got a plan. Everything sounds good on paper. If are there's gonna be hiccups? Of course, but he's got a plan, which is a lot more than some of these other idiots have. Um, Hassan walked out of some building where people were already cheering in the street and looked around like they were cheering for him. Like he was the like it wouldn't have happened without him. It's like, Dude, go away. Freaking Pavlov over here. Uh-oh. It's count. Check. Do not have a Jagex account nor a bank pin. You failed my checks. Okay. I forgot to set those up. I'm not making a bank pin right now because somebody's gonna see it on my freaking stream. Um, but anyway, yeah. So, what was I saying? Uh, the long and the short of it
What's
is Hassan's a pain in the ass. And a big baby.
what's Zach doing right now?
I don't know. Might be sleeping. He worked a lot of like extra time yesterday, so
Oh, he wasn't just doing a like 6 hour.
no, he like worked like a couple extra hours after his like shift was over. I'll message him. Um, sorry, I had to send a text. I didn't scroll. Shut up, Twitch. Are you scanning something? What is that?
Oh, you can hear that?
That boo
Oh,
boo.
it's an alarm going off
Yeah.
because I'm breaking into a facility,
Sounds like someone's breaking in. It's just a storm,
and
Dick.
I think my fucking game is like a little crash unless there's a fucking enemy around that just got bugged out and I can't find him.
He's in the floor.
Fucking hopefully not. What do you? Uh, it says follow this dipshit, and he's still just like, oh fuck, I'm still in cover. Get moving, get moving, Weaver. There's no one.
There is no way somebody's giving out a freaking Nissan for free. That's a lie.
Yeah, you show up to go get it, and they fucking rob you. Oh, is there something else I have to fucking explode?
I forgot to start making the. What am I fishing up? Pike. I didn't open Steam. Why are you open Steam? Oh, I did
Why
open
are you
Steam.
open stand?
I lied.
Yeah, so there's an enemy glitched out somewhere. Let's pray I get him before he gets me.
Let's hope this one comes out sounding pretty good. Okay.
Oh, I found him. He's literally stuck in a truck right here.
It's awesome.
Bars. Alright. I mean, not fucking neutralized, I just threw a grenade at him. Hurry up, Queefer. What's it happening?
Oh, my eyes.
Are they blinded by the lights or whatever the hell the weekend said?
Revved up like a deuce. Another runner in the night. You know, my mom didn't think he was saying deuce.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, he's talking about a car, I'm pretty sure.
Oopsies, I was shooting my teammate. Ooh, and I'm shitting by the line.
Have
What's up?
you ever seen the homophobic dog?
Maybe? I don't know.
It's that little white dog that has like the like it always gives like really bad side eye. Uh, and like there's the one where it's just like that dog looking over and it just says, "All right, pack it up, Skittle Squad."
That's actually pretty funny.
Uh,
I might use that.
or the other one where it's just like it's looking over and it just says, "I hope it's just a phase." Oh, that's bananas. I was reading a thing where this some anime has like somebody's uniform is based on uh like some random like other thing that you wouldn't expect an anime to have it based on. And apparently there's some school in Mexico and their uniforms are the same things that they use in My Hero Academia.
Fuck. I don't want to play Cyberpunk.
Could play RuneScape.
I don't think I will.
Okay. Okay.
Now, I know if I play it, I'm gonna get sucked into like doing the nothingness that is Runescape,
Go fishing.
like I did the last time.
It's meditative. You still have a bunch of quests to do. You gotta go. Ah, my freaking ah, my neck blew out again. You gotta go fight the Ghostface killers.
Who?
Yeah, the Ghostface killer. They're in this. Scream. You go to a mansion and you have to stop the Ghostface killer. I'm not kidding.
How much hours I have on Runescape? 30.6 hours. God, what was I doing with my life?
You know what the worst part is? I've been playing long before they started tracking the hours or whatever. And just on old school RuneScape, on like Steam where it does have the hours tracked, I have 22.4 hours. And that was just because I was getting the trading cards because I was like really invested in that for some reason. Yo, that sounds like somebody's weird name. It's just a stuffed crazy pepperoni because of the pizza, but it says Scurzy Pep. Getting another
My
slice.
blood pressure all high.
Well, yeah, man, you just ate a bunch of freaking pepperoni.
Grab my insulin needle. I saved money by using the same
No.
one.
Don't suggest that kind of thing on my freaking streams.
I'm assuming your viewers are like really big brains and know not to do that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna besmirch my viewers. My head hurts so bad right now.
Watch just one out of the bunch be like, Candy Bar Joe, this is a season
Hello.
never mind, I can't fucking talk.
Oh, I forgot to get my battle kilt.
I was say, do you need Sudafed?
No, I almost said something bad. I almost said something that'll get me in trouble with Twitch. Look at that. Somebody threw down 62 raw trouts and counting. Um, they launched a trout. Uh, like that's so much cooking XP that they're just not taking because they're only worried about fishing right now.
Stage first. No. I forgot how it goes.
I'ma play a better song. Wake it up, dash of dust. Mr. Ass, and I slapped my nuts. Sing as I pop pills.
I'm breathing in my chesticles.
Wait, hold up. There's. If I could spell right, that'd be great. I'm trying to look something up and also have like a functional live stream. It's not going well. Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. I found it. I was about to just put it in my Twitch chat because I just saw like text on it and I was like, oh, there we go, there it is. There you go. It's in general.
I'm sorry, I had a little bit of trouble hearing you because I started the game and it's loud as shit, pretty
Sandwich
much.
lady.
The fuck you call me?
Dismiss sandwich lady when your mom won't get out of your room.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. I want to find it, but it's just two people roasting each other, and it's an older dude and a younger dude, and they're just fucking like throwing haymakers at each other. And the old guy just goes, for the most part, it's like mama jokes and shit. But he goes, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything about your mom. I like her. We're planning on putting your punk ass out on the street anyways. It's one of the funniest things I've heard.
There's another headless guy. So no head.
The headless, tipless, ballless slasher.
Cheer at Iffy Knitter. Equip a chef hat and a red cape. Oh look, a chef hat and a red cape right next to each other. How wild is that?
That's pretty wild if you ask me.
It's funny that like that's uh because I almost just started singing Incubus's Dig because I was like, oh, I forgot to grab a shovel. I was just like, you dig me up from under what was covering your better part of me. Um, and it just reminded me of the thing that with me and Zach when I was like, Incubus sucks, and then he's like, what about diddly diddly did do? And I was like, all right, you know what? They have four good songs. I think I have to be on a members world to even use that, right? I don't know, maybe not.
Change the settings.
I've done the math enough to know the dangers of our second guessing. Where's Yuri? There he is. It is possible
The
to commit
dangers
no
of
mistakes and still lose. What? Been given a new clue. Guess who got a letter? Archmage Cedrador. I don't need to even read the hint up in the top corner. I gotta put this back in the bank. I don't know why my freaking head's all plugged up now. I feel like Alec Guinness. For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi were guardians of peace throughout the galaxy.
follow your devs.
Follow your nose. This is the wrong space.
I want to give you some Sudafed.
I don't need any Sudafed. Dan! Why did I tell you I'm not trading sexual favors for Sudafed? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Uh, oops. Magic. Earth rune, I believe. Right? Yeah. Oh! I have. I don't know if I had said it on stream the last time we played, but I have built this in Minecraft. Um, I want to say like 3 or 4 times maybe. Did you hear me doing the? Thanks. That's six. You can't. Where'd you learn to count? Anyway, yeah, I've built this. I want to say like 3, maybe 4 times in Minecraft. And the one time that I built it with my friends, because they were like, "Oh, we need a place to stay." Matt, you got no life. You play too much Minecraft. Can you build somewhere for us to live? And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I immediately set to building the castle. Um, and it actually went really well, except on this side I had missed like one block, so it was like slightly too short, so everything was like lined up wrong. I was so mad, even though it was a really easy fix. It was just the frustrating part of it is I had already started building up, so I had to like break down everything I had built, put it one block further out, and then start right back up again. And I was so frustrated. Um, but that's also partly why I play with like the mods that I play with when I do play with mods. Because I think it's thermal expansion or thermal dynamics. Um, like the drill that you can make, I think it's called the flux bore. That thing is so useful. Oh, this is the other thing I need to build. I need to build a wizard's tower, including the basement. Well done. Guess you got a letter. Panic at the Alcarine mine. Oh, that's gonna be such a walk. But yeah, the wizard's tower is quite large, so that would be a fun build. And I think the tough bricks that are in the game now would be a good pick for that because they're kind of gray blue. Yeah, be cool to do. I don't think there's any brown bricks that are this level of brown that would work for building this, but yeah, I was kind of inspired by a lot of the stuff in RuneScape to build stuff in Minecraft. And now Matt's gonna sing Mine Diamonds for everybody.
Oh, I don't know. That's the only part I remember from it.
Oh, you know what? I never built all the umpteenth times that I've built Lumbridge Castle. I never built like the outer portion of it. I should have.
There's another pumpkin pie in the fridge.
No, that's sweet potato pie.
No, there's a pumpkin pie. I just checked.
Oh. Have you found the key to the secret room? What? You gotta find the ancient idol from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Well, he must be doing clue scrolls too, or is he just mining? Matt, did you and I do a Prince Ali rescue? Okay, good talk.
I said, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I know we did Below Ice Mountain because I was telling you where a good place to get experience was, which is below Ice Mountain. I know we did Cook's Assistant. You haven't done Demon Slayer, I know that much because I told you to avoid that one until you were ready. Miss Halen Mystery, that's the one. Um, the Restless Ghost, I think we did that one. Animal Magnetism. Oh, look at that! I could do that one actually. I'm not gonna because I want to level up my ranged a little more before I do it because you get a better gizmo from it. Another slice of ham. Gonna do Death to the Dorgeshin and the Giant Dwarf. Between a Rock. Dondakin. The Keldegrim Mines. Beneath the Cursed Sands. Contact! Oh yeah. Which one am I thinking of? Oh, Wanted. Wanted! Yeah. So I gotta do that one. I should use Savant's help through the comm ward to track down the evil soulless Nenagar. Yeah, I talked to Lord Dequarius, and I still need to talk to the Mage of Zamorak, which I believe that's just the guy that's in Varrock. You open with the Enter the Abyss, yeah. There it is. Yeah. Alfred Grimhand's Bar Crawl. That one was a fun one. Um, so to do that one, I had to go to every inn or every tap or pub. That's what it is. Every pub that's in RuneScape. Basically every pub. So I had to go to that one. I had to go to the two that are in there. I had to go to this one. I had to go to, I believe, yeah, the one at Moosa Point and the one in Brimhaven, the one in East Ardugny, the one in Unil. I think I went to the one in the Grand Tree. I can't remember, but basically it was all just so I could get into the Barbarian Outpost. Um, that was fun. I forget where the other ones were, but yeah, that was a fun one. Oh yeah, there's one in Burthorpe. That's also where the Rogue's Den is. It's basically the Thieves Guild.
Uh,
Guilds don't work the way on this that they do that compared to the other uh, a lot of other games. Like guilds in WoW, they're just uh like it's just like groups. Um, it's like your gaming clan. That's what it is on here too. It's clans. Hey, Cole. I heard myself on my stream. Oh, I have to teleport there. I walk. I do more work. Now my eyes hurt. I might have to do a short stream tonight. I don't feel good.
Did you take the Sudafed?
No, I'm about to though.
Uh,
Why am I so sleepy? You've really been going for like an hour, and I'm already like tripping over my words and everything.
Do you need like caffeine or something?
No, it's not that. I'm tired.
Gas station boner pills?
That stream's coming up. I did get the Jester Cape. There's there's the clue scrolls. I talked about them earlier. This is basically all the rare stuff that I can get. Let me go downstairs actually. So yeah, this is all the rare stuff that you can get from the beginner clue scrolls. The easy ones already have like a bunch more. Like look at that. The beanie, the imp mask, the elegant outfits.
The fuck?
Yeah, there it is. So the Dragon Cane has this. I think it has basically the same stats as the Dragon Mace, but you get it from a clue scroll instead. And there's also no quest requirement because I think with the Dragon Mace you have to do a Legends quest. Also, I like the progression in like the different like combat guilds that you can go to or quest guilds, I guess. Because it starts with the Champions Guild. That you have to do the Champions Guild quest, which is to uh beat Elvarg, the Dragon Slayer one. Um, you have to do that one in order to wear rune plate bodies and green dragon hide bodies. But oh god, my neck cramped up again. Ugh, excuse
You might need
me.
a Gatorade.
Yeah. There's a banana in there. I'll eat in a minute. Yeah. Uh, but yeah. So I don't think you've done Dragon Slayer yet, because I know like the last big quest thing that we did was Vampire Hunter or Vampire Slayer. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Is he an Iron Man? Yeah. No, but he's probably rude. But you laugh like Chris Hansen.
No reason. I will be right back.
Where are you going?
To a meeting. Pretty much the restroom.
I know. Man, I don't know what hit me while I'm so tired. Man, you know what? I'm kind of running out of steam here, so it's probably gonna be a shorter stream tonight, just because I don't want to. As I've said before, I don't like to stream if I'm not like at my A game. So um yeah, um probably gonna go ahead and start winding down here in a minute. Excuse me. But yeah, just kind of to fill in what the hell's going on, why I'm doing this too. So I'm also just like my ADHD is also going nuts, despite the fact that I feel very tired. So like got tired of fishing, decided to go mining. Um, Actually, there is a relatively valid reason for that. I have a bunch of mithril ore in my bank, and I can make mithril bars, but by the statistics, basically, oh, inventory's full. The best way to level up your smithing is to just make plate bodies, essentially. And I don't really need to make like steel armor for anybody or anything like that. So I'm just gathering the stuff so that I can make. I think the next one up is mithril, right? Yeah. And to make that, I need to be level 68. And then after that is adamant, which is going to be 88. So currently, what it wants me to do is make basically, well, it being the little lizard in my head that comes up with the game plan here. Um, Basically, what I need to do is I need to gather up. Um, wow, I got 49 mithril. That's a lot. Um, so I need a lot of coal to make steel so that I can make the steel chest plates, and then I also need to get more coal to mix with mithril because every one steel uses two coal and one iron, and then every one mithril uses four coal and one mithril ore. So I need a lot of coal if I'm going to make it. This is also in the mining guild, which is why there's like a bunch of adamantite and mithril back there, and then I think there's two rune rocks as well. Yeah, there it is. And I think, yeah, that's the amethyst mine right there and right there. But yeah, so there's 8 coal, 20 coal, sorry, 8 iron, 20 coal, 10 mithril, 8 adamantite, and 2 runite. See, I'm nice like that. I'm not gonna totally gank all the coal from that guy. Nope, not paying attention. I was gonna be an ass and be like, I'm live streaming actually. Excuse me. But I know for some people, the second that you say you're live, oh, goodness, they want to yell the N word. So we're not gonna do that. No, it should be good. I guess he's not doing so hot because he didn't respond. Some really good trash TV. It looked like. Oh, I got a sapphire. I mentioned it before, but yeah, I was leveling my mining, which is also partly why it's so high, while I was working at the call center. Um, it's one of my favorite things that I ever did while I was there. Was I was doing work from home and I'm playing RuneScape and I just go, "Oh, sick, an emerald!" And there's this old guy on the phone. And he just goes, "What?" And I go, "Oh, sorry, I was just looking at something." Anyway, and like just started helping him with like his stuff because we were managing like debit cards for people. So I just started telling him about like his actual card, and I just never let on what on earth I was talking about when I said, um, "Hey, cool, an emerald." So I was telling Matt about it while we were in the car earlier, but I didn't really talk about it on stream. So in the vein of how barbarian fishing or uh, in the vein of barbarian fishing and or barbarian training, which is like it lets you fish without a fishing rod. Um, you can you could start fires with just like a bow instead of having like the tinderbox. Um, what else is there? When you drink a potion, your character can slam it down and break the bottle instead of just holding onto a bottle or a vial, whatever. Um, you can take the I think it's roe from the fish that you fish up. You can take that, put it into potions, and it makes it into a mix instead of a potion, which has the benefits of the potion, plus it heals you, which I always thought was kind of interesting. And then, like, in addition to that, when you're doing the barbarian fishing, the fish that you fish up, they're not really food. So what you can do is you can chop them up for like the offcuts and everything, and
I
you'll be
didn't
able
know
to.
that.
Thanks. You can use the offcuts as bait. So you catch a barbarian fish, you cut it up into offcuts and roe for attack mixes and stuff, and then you use the offcuts to fish more, to catch more fish, to get more roe, and potentially more offcuts so that you can keep catching fish. So basically, like, just keeps the, keeps it moving for you. Um, there's only two places to do it though. Um, there's Otto's Grotto up here, sturgeon, salmon, and trout, or sturgeon, salmon, and trout. So each of these four places, they're all just these four right here. Those are all barbarian fishing spots. And then over here at Mount Quinamornum, there's a couple more because this is a raid basically. Um, and they wanted to give people something to do while they're waiting for like the other members of their raid group or whatever. So that was what they chose to let people do. I also thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a good choice. Um, but in the vein of that, they've added a handful of mini games and a handful of like smaller, like almost like an expansion to whatever you're doing, so that um, it's basically like a different way to level. Because there's different like facets of how you can level that where like the game changes for you. So if you're just interested in like power level and you just want the XP as fast as possible, you don't care how much it costs, you don't care if it makes any money, you just want the XP. That's doable. If you want to make money while grinding out a skill, you could do that too. If you want to make things while grinding out skills, you could do that too. So like um say for example excuse me. Say for example, you can already use dragon arrows, right? But your fletching only lets you make steel. You should still make the steel arrows because you could sell them, and you get plenty of fletching XP from making them. But and then as you level, you're able to make rune arrows and like gem tipped arrows and stuff like that. So um, like every skill basically has either a mini game or some expansion type thing that makes it easier to level the skill, or cheaper to level the skill, or faster to level the skill. Um, like construction used to be, you had to just make the stuff that's like in your house. So like if you had like low level construction, guess what, dude? All you're gonna be doing is breaking a chair down, rebuilding it, breaking it. Hey, an emerald. Breaking it down again, rebuilding it, breaking it down again, rebuilding it, and just going through the motions of using those parts. And then uh, they added mahogany homes, which is basically like you go around the literally around the world. Like you have to go to Varrock, you have to go to um, uh, Falador. You even have to do it at in Zia or Zaya, depending on who you ask. The continent on the other side of the ocean where Mount Quintamortum was. Um, there is a couple of places there too, where you literally go into somebody's house and you're like, "What needs fixing?" And they just give you a list of like, "I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this," and you just go around their house building all of that stuff. And then at the end of it, they offer you a cup of tea because it's London, or I guess I should say it's England. Um, and so they give you like a cup of tea, and I think it gives you both like a cap off of your XP for that like job that you did, um, and then you also get I think like a little bit of XP for construction, which is why my construction is level 43 is because I just started doing that a lot. Um, but yeah, fun stuff. But oh yeah, there's a forester's campfire, so that's part of a forestry right there. So normally what people used to do is they would start a fire, and then whenever you light a fire, your character always walks to the west. Um, and so people would go as far east in a town or in an area that they could, and just start lighting fires because eventually you'll end up back at the bank or whatever. And then once you're done with that, you just go to the bank, grab the some more logs, go back out, start another line, then you wrap up and you're in front of the bank again. So you go right back into the bank and so on. But a lot of people complained that that looked ugly. A lot of people claim, not claim, but said that it looked trashy. They didn't like it, so they nixed it. Um, and they added, well, I guess they didn't really nix it, but they added the forestry campfires just so it was easier to do. Anyway, yeah, I'm starting to like kind of lose it here. Um, oh boy. That being said, um, yeah. Um, we're gonna come back tomorrow, I think. Um, do an extra stream tomorrow because I am so out of it and I'm not at my A game. And I've had like hour-long streams before where I was just like an hour and a half in, 2 hours in, I realized I am not going to be able to do another 5 hours of this, um, and be adequate to my standard or whatever. So, um, so yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and like kill it here. Um, all the streams are always available on YouTube. I stream both on YouTube and on Twitch, basically every Thursday and every Saturday evening at about 5 o'clock Central Time. This one started a little late; it was about 6. Um, but Thursday and Saturday evenings, um, sometimes we'll stream on a separate day if something like this happens where I'm only an hour and a half in and I can't do it. Um, like I said, I don't want to be in a state where I can't be the best version of myself if you know that's opening the door for people to like pay for it or something. I don't want to do that to people, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill it now. Um, that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a good night.